What's up, genetic failures? This is a quick little one about my centimeter measurements over the past year. Consistent improvement over a long period of time. Who knew, right? Here they are. I just want to note a few things about these measurements. So I started measuring these around about a year ago, so they start in November. You might see that they go up quite high and then they suddenly come down. Like, what's going on there? Now, the reason it does that is because, at least for this block, this sort of like enclosed block, I was quite generous with my measurements, and I would often go further than the actual edge of blur to sort of like, I guess, motivate myself, like think I was improving more than I was, but that wasn't the case. So they sort of come down. But even with that taken into effect, so my early results are purposefully trying to go a bit higher than they actually were, right? I cut that out, I don't do that anymore, and with these conservative measurements up here, I don't even have to try to be a lot higher than my hopeful measurements that were a year ago, right? So it's just one of those things. It's like, how can you possibly doubt, at least to me, that you can improve your vision over time, right? I know when I made my first video, so I discovered myopia 10th of May 2019, and then 2 days later I made my first video. And I said, oh, I'm going to make this video series about myopia, and I'm just going to try it out. I'm going to see if it's genuine or not. I'm going to see if it's legit. And if it isn't, I guess it doesn't work. I'll make a video about that or something. But I can just confidently like turn around. I can say, look, right, this just works. I kind of wanted to say, I wish I could say it didn't, but I am very glad it does. It's definitely life-changing. And you know, this shows improvement in the long term. This is what you can expect if you made as many mistakes as I did. I know from the period of like April-ish. So the period of like April to, let's say, September or October, I know I had been reducing too quickly again. So that's a 6-month period where it's just the curve is flat. But outside of that, I have actually been making improvements recently. I'm currently wearing minus 375 and minus 275 lenses. And I've been wearing them for about 20 days of this date. I think it might be like 17, 20 days. And I just went through minus 4, minus 3 properly, right? I know I made a video in April saying, you know, minus 4, minus 3. That wasn't the case at that time. That was reducing too much. But I've kicked that habit. I know what to look for in the Snellen chart now, so I'm really confident I can avoid this like trap of reducing too much. So my eyes, like, my normalized are minus 375 and minus 275, and I've noticed improvement with these glasses. The Snellen looks clearer. Those are the facts, right? These centimeter results are the facts after a year of measurement in the long term. So, you know, I'm thinking about getting an eye test in like, what, 1 diopter from now, just to, you know, show off the results and stuff. But I don't really need it for myself. You know, I can literally see my laptop screen further away from the same position. I think some of this information, you know, these facts, this evidence, it's not going to convince some people. Like, nothing you can tell some people will convince them that this works. They are doomed to think that, no, the optometry industry is right. These crazy guys online are just conspiracy theorists. They're all talking a load of rubbish, or they're trying to sell some course or something. I don't know. I'm just a layperson. I just tried it out and it works, right? I have no incentive other than how much I hate myopia and how much, you know, if this works, which it does, I would love to tell the world about it. And, you know, what can you do? The results show an improvement over time. So if you're on the fence, if you're like, I'm not sure, look at these centimeter results. And if you're still not sure, I'll probably make a very similar video, maybe 6 months to a year from now. I might do the exact same thing. I might say, okay, well, these are my centimeter results after another year, right? And the chart will probably be, you know, more green dots that go up, right? So expect eye tests in the future. Expect more centimeter result videos like this, if this is something you guys like. But, you know, what am I going to do, right? Some of this stuff won't convince anyone. And some people will be like, oh, okay, this is something. So, you know, hope it helps the people that it helps. And for the people who don't care, what can I do, right? So yeah, cheers. I'll see you in a bit.